We are in the thick, in the midst of earnings season, but as usual, Saz is a few weeks ahead. He's looking ahead to Disney already. It's set to report results the first week in February. It's Bob Iger's first earnings call since returning as CEO. So what should investors be expecting, and how much noise will that activist fight be making? What will Iger have to say about that?
Yeah.
Saz,
I'm already over these.
Can't you just live in the moment, man?
No, man. I'm already over these Microsoft results. I'm looking forward to Disney in a couple weeks, as you mentioned, Julie. And also, as you mentioned, this will be Bob Iger's first earnings call since returning as CEO in late November and shocking, really, the business community in doing so. And Wells Fargo's media analyst, Stephen Cahall, really one of the best media analysts out there in the street, thinks Big Bob will come out swinging. He says this: we think Disney management will come out swinging on the earnings call to fend off criticism. Of course, that criticism, oh, wow, there I am next to Bob Iger. Never thought I'd be next to Bob there in that photo. Criticism, of course, coming from Nelson Peltz, the noted activist investor. Here's what Cahall expects on Disney earnings day. Ultimately, he thinks Disney will back away from the aggressive fiscal year 2024 subscriber targets for Disney Plus put in by now former CEO Bob Chapek. That range, or guidance range, was 215 million to 245 million. The top end of that certainly looking optimistic, given the strength, or the renewed strength over there at the likes of Netflix. Next up, clear focus on direct-to-consumer profitability. The street has wanted to see Disney put up some profits here from all that growth in Disney Plus, Hulu Plus, ESPN Plus. That has not happened just yet. Maybe Iger can make that happen. Next up, a reiteration of 2023 operating income growth guidance, something to always watch out for. And the big news, at least according to Cahall, might come on cost cuts. Now, Chapek originally got this ball rolling when he was CEO, and that ball or baton has been since handed off to Iger. Cahall sees potentially close to $2 billion in cost cuts from Disney. That would be really, Bob Iger is not known for cutting costs at Disney, but that'd be a real, just a major cost-cutting plan put in by Iger to just drive better profits, notably at the direct-to-consumer business. No portfolio changes. We've seen Disney under pressure from various investors the past few years to get rid of an ESPN or spin it off. Cahall does not expect that to happen. But I did mention that criticism from Nelson Peltz here. Let's go through Disney, some of the numbers on Disney here, which I think helps explain why you're seeing Peltz trying to ultimately get this board seat. Shares of Disney down 23% in the past year. The stock is up 15% since Iger came back, or was announced as coming back on November 20th. A lot of expectations that Iger can come in here and turn things around and of course, I think cut costs. And the direct-to-consumer business lost $1.5 billion in the preceding quarter, despite a lot of new subscriber growth in Hulu Plus, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus as well. It's up to Iger to figure out how to make money from that move to streaming, which has been a very big pivot put in place by Chapek. And then, again, of course, that ball is now being handed off to Iger. My take right here, I think Nelson Peltz is going to get on this Disney board come hell or high water, guys. I think he makes a lot of great points. His presentation on about reclaiming Disney makes a lot of sense to me. I think it makes a lot of sense to investors. I think Nelson wants to come in there and help drive better productivity inside of a business that has not been focused on productivity through the years. And he has shown a proven track record of turning consumer products companies around. I think he's doing that, or he started to do that a little bit at Unilever. We talked to CEO Alan Jope at the World Economic Forum. He has embraced Nelson Peltz. And then, of course, he helped really engineer a strong turnaround over Procter & Gamble.
You know, our graphics department does great work. That is a missed opportunity to put Nelson Peltz in a Prince Charming costume. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That would have been good, right?
Well, this one is going. This one is
there it is.
Maybe.
This one is going to get ugly.
Or at least the ears.
Right. This battle could very well be one of the nastiest and ugliest activist battles probably in the past decade. There is no indication that Iger wants to give Peltz a seat on the board. And just by what Disney put out last week and in statements of its own, they really hate the guy. Maybe they shouldn't.
So maybe more of like a Shrek costume.
No.
Shrek Disney? No, I don't even remember.
Ooh, I don't remember. Just DreamWorks. Isn't that DreamWorks?
Yeah, no. You're right.
Yeah.
Who's like a great Disney villain?
Always good ideas, Julie.
Jafar.
Okay, Jafar. There you go.
Multiple people. All right. Wait.
Mufasa's not a villain.
All right, we're taking this out.